Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Subnautica on PlayFrame. There's a nice, good sub and the prawn suit within. We're going to be leaving them here today. We're going to go try setting up a base using just the sea moth, because I'm wondering if that is actually going to be faster and relatively easier. I have stocked up. I have brought a lot of... This confuses me.
Short-range scans show a cave system rich in fossilized remains beneath this area.
Cool. Don't know why the text is blank. Whatever. I stocked up, is my point. I have all of this stuff, plus in the sea moth itself, much titanium. And it might be just enough to get ourselves all set up with a very, very basic little station to the north. And we can try to take note of, like, biomes, terrain, and resources and whatnot on the way there. Like, going north seems to take us kind of across the bulk of our starting friendly reef area. It might end up being like half of the trip there is just covering this nice, relatively safe zone. It actually is, wow. It's kind of nice. Beyond which, we've got some of this creep vine, kelp, which I feel like we've also explored reasonably well, seen what sort of things it can offer. Past that, some of this kind of red grass area. And that just looks like another sea moth component, but, you know, as long as we're in the area. Then... kind of desolate. This? No, okay, no. This is new, though. This is new. All right. I'd left this way up here and not really looked around at all. But, I don't recall seeing anything like these before. Okay, no, we've seen floating islands. We've seen a large floating island, in fact, but, this looks different. Like, both the composition of the ground itself, but also, like, I'm not even seeing one of these little, big overgrown floater type things on this one. This one's just kind of here. Huh. I did remove the hull protection to make room for storage and other such things. So, hey. Buzz off. I'm exploring. Do you mind? Rude. But yeah, this seems somewhat new. I don't know if I want to build on any of these things. They seem pretty small. But they also seem pretty cool. No, we've scanned larger, even more impressive versions. I guess there's nothing to scan here exactly. But then, wow, it does go deep below this. Maybe it would be wisest to have our little, forward base of operations kind of be on top of this shelf here, where there's lots of flat terrain. We could probably use solar panels for the bulk of what we need. Although I guess at that point that's only so helpful. You don't even have to cross dangerous areas to get between here and home. Like, how much good is a forward base of operations really doing us at that shallow depth? We can at least look around. Like, we could put something just right up here, sure. But what's further down? Guess we could use that, and that'll help find out a little bit. We got some small caves. Very neat. These little islands, whatever they're made of. Oh, and there's even a wreck here. Cool. Okay, that's worth poking around in. How far down do these go? Pretty far. Very far. Finally found the bottom. Jeez. It is very dead down here. Lots of stuff to mine. Oh, and some geothermal vents. Okay, all right, fine, I'm going. That could be interesting. I don't know if I want to build my little station there. Let's repair this before anything gets out of hand. But that seems like something to take the prawn down to. And explore. Darn it. Stop bonking into things. Yeah, let's try to unpack a bit and get a little tiny base with a scanner room set up. Oh, we'll do it up top. Just sort of right on the cliff edge here. Yeah, I like that because we're also... Oh, another wreck that I've probably explored, but... We're also near some, like, more food and other kinds of resources right up here. Like, this kind of border right between the two areas. What? The grump. Seems like a decent spot to set up camp. Sharks notwithstanding. Let's just use a multi-purpose room as our, yeah, let's just use that as kind of our starting point. Nice and easy. Okay. Scanner room connected. Let's actually point it out this way. Scanner room. Oops. Probably low on titanium. Let me grab some out of here. Yep. That will help. Good. Yes. All right. Do you mind? Have I not scanned you? What's this world coming to? Are you a different variety? I really could have sworn I'd... Okay, I've scanned sand sharks, which, okay, no, that's definitely different. I thought whatever. Bone shark, a large and powerful predator that lives in small groups and fiercely defends its hunting grounds. Thickly armored exoskeleton suggests defensive adaptation either to larger predators or in-species aggression. Marked similarity to the segmented exoskeleton of the sand shark, suggesting a relatively recent common ancestor. Large eyeballs, consistent with high light sensitivity, likely for hunting of luminescent prey in low-light environments. Generally slow and unresponsive as a means of energy conservation, they will act with uncompromising speed and aggression against any threat to their territory. Avoid. They might be distracted by light sources. Distracted, huh? Distracted or drawn to? I guess both. But one probably could throw a flare or something to make them buzz off. But now we need a hatch to get in. Beautiful.
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I don't even know if we really need a bioreactor for this. We're so near the surface. It probably wouldn't hurt. Kind of get this started here. Thought I'd brought a wiring kit and lubricant. Maybe I hadn't. Yeah, easy to fetch now. It's a pretty short trip back home, and short and easy, for that matter. But yeah, we'll definitely be able to get solar power here, so that's nice. Yeah. Sure. Well, there's nothing large and Leviathan-y out this way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
As far as I can see so far. And I can see some value in having the prawn nearby, so I might... Trying to debate whether I want to bring the Cyclops out this way after all. Maybe I will now that I've got it kind of scouted out. I would have just stuck with the sea moth, but especially with those thermal vents far down below, I'm very curious what the prawn might be able to find exploring down there. Let's get you fixed up. Also unloaded, you don't need the rest of these. Let me grab what we need for the bioreactor and whatnot, and we'll head back out. Okay, we are all charged up. Got everything we need.
Engine powering up.
Let's be careful that we don't bump ourselves into the sea floor or anything, given we're heading into some shallow waters. It might actually be an issue. We should probably try to kind of steer ourselves around the shallowest parts. Or we're gonna get some bumps and scrapes. This game really is so absurdly cool. Like, curiosity compels me to dive further, like, deep down below and find what we can. But I could very easily, like... It does not surprise me that some people clock in a lot of hours for a playthrough of this game, because I could easily see the appeal of just building a whole ton of large bases kind of everywhere you go, thoroughly exploring every cave and nook and cranny and just... You really could go very, very overboard with this one, if desired, and have a grand time doing so. I guess I've been doing a fair amount of that this week myself, in building these little stations and kind of exploring some more of our surroundings topside, which I'm glad I did. The last one we looked into was pretty lackluster, other than that little hidden alien portal cave. But we're getting a better idea of the lay of the land, and that western edge, like, lots of neat stuff out that way. And further deep we can go there too. It seems like there's potential that way. And maybe this way too. Goodness. Okay. We are here now. Kill engines. And let's go ahead and hop into here. Just to get it parked nearby. Finish building. We'll build you right over here. We'll get something planted in there in a second. Finish building this as well. Like, that'll handle general needs, and then the bioreactor will help provide a little more juice for running the scanner as needed. Better go ahead and get our lantern fruit tree growing in there. I'll be needing a few of these. Oh, a couple. That's fine. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Plant. Power. And we'll start building up a bit of charge in here, but yeah, we don't even really need to scan for fragments yet. We know a couple of places to already start looking. Ron, there you are. Yeah, there was some wreckage just around the corner here, which I feel like I have investigated, but maybe I'm remembering some other wreck in this biome. There have been quite a few. Should probably leave some of my inventory clutter in here. Let's see. Given I'm not seeing a lot of fragments littering the ground outside, it does sort of suggest that we have been here before. And there might not be a whole lot in here either, but yeah. Yeah, that one might not be much of anything. Okay. Fair enough. These darn plants. I do see another something over there, though. I probably looked at that too, but just in case. before we go hopping down someplace much deeper. Sea moth fragment over there, so the quality of fragments to be found in this area, pretty low seeming. Pretty early game. But we can just go in. Might as well. Okay, we've not been inside this one, so there's potential. Dark. All right. Battery charger. Ah, man. And we didn't have to do anything fancy to get in here. It's just... we could have found that so early. I have a feeling that is what every playthrough feels like. There's always some really convenient thing to have that for whatever reason, everywhere you go looking for it is the wrong place. I guess I might as well. This might just lead outside. But maybe not. There we go. Oh no, there's more in here. Okay. More battery chargers to mock me. Need my scanner. Mod station, come now. It's got to be like a PDA or something. Propulsion cannon. Battery charger. Might as well, I guess. So then when I start running scans in the scanner room, it doesn't start picking up tons of stuff from this wreck full of things we don't need. Let's get some air. Actually, prone suit's just like right here. What am I doing? That's better. Yeah, okay. Not a whole lot in either of those, but that's fine. We may not find anything wildly new in this other wreck, given it's not that much deeper or further away from our starting area, but it is in a new biome, quote unquote. This floating rocks place. Could have something fancier. How's a tree coming in? Probably need to just give that a little more time. Am feeling a little snacky, though. There we go. Let me drop some stuff off into storage in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or this is going to turn into a problem.
All systems on.
Okay. Can grab a little more food. Okay. And just sanity check here. I'm not hemorrhaging power for no reason. Yes? Okay. It is getting dark, though, and that's not ideal exploration conditions. If we're going to explore, I'd like to see. That's my preference. All right, Braun.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're going on a trip. And hopefully not getting stuck anywhere. I should really fetch that beacon and set it near to the actual base, but I'll do it later. Big jumps. All right. Getting more of a feel for prawn mobility. A little bit. Is this a cave or is it just sort of an arch? A little more of an arch. Worth checking. Now, where was that wreck? There you are. Steady. Steady. We'll just land on it if we can. There we go. Okay. Ooh. There's something. There's something glowy and interesting. Creature decoy. Okay, we've got that already. Still, though. Anything else good? Maybe. Redwort, I guess. And earthen coral tubes. Genetic resemblances to the giant coral tubes encountered elsewhere suggests evolutionary divergence approximately 100,000 years ago, with this subspecies being substantially lower in calcium content and specializing in growing in smaller, denser packs at deeper levels. No practical applications discovered. Alas. Let's see if we can get inside this little space pinata. Are you guys bullying my prawn? You better not be. You are. How dare you? Try it again. Try it. I dare you. Rude fish, man. Just a whole ocean planet full of rude fish. The nerve. Just unacceptable. Now then. We were going to look for openings. Points of entry. Can't rob the joint if I can't get inside the joint. Oh, door. Here we go. Anything of note? Here's something, if I can just squeeze through. Swim charge fins are a good find, but a good find I already have. Given how many duplicates we've started finding, it might really be suggesting that as much fun as I'm having seeing more of kind of the topside area of the ocean, we really might have done about everything we need to for progression, and it really might be time to just start trying to push down deeper. That might be the case. It's just kind of scary down there is the thing. The fish get big. Ooh.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Sure. Thank you. I suppose. Prawn suit fragment. Anything else? Huh. Cyclops fire suppression system. That's good. Just in case that doesn't lead to an exit. Let me go, refill the lungs. Okay. This might just lead outside, possibly, but gotta check. Nope, still inside. Not really getting my hopes up on finding exciting new tech in here, but another way in or out seems like. Cool. And a door. And grappling arm. Yeah, increasingly it feels like we need to start pushing deeper. Power cell charger, which cool, but covered. So yeah, deeper. Seems like that's what we need to be doing. But now we got some options for it too. Including this new potential option for deeper, which we should probably investigate. Let's see what we can find below. Hopefully the prawn... You. Go away. Go away. You both suck. Get drilled. Really might just turn into a feeding frenzy with those things down there as soon as I arrive with the prawn. And getting back up might be pretty tricky as well, given our verticality challenges. That's a problem we can deal with later. Oh my goodness. These things really might be a mistake. We'll find out. It's a long way down. There's a lot of these guys. Don't buzz off. Where was that vent? I know I saw at least one. Silver. Kind of good on silver. Doing all right there, arm? Okay. Not here. Nope. There's so many of these things. It's a little out of hand. Okay, you guys, for real. Go away. I will drill your face. Cooking a little bit, that's fine. It would really rule finding some way to be a little bit more protected from heat outside of our suits. This... Oof, dropping down in there really might just be the worst idea. Go away! I think coming down here with just the prawn suit might have been a tactical error. We are getting a little harassed. Get drilled. Get drilled. Awful things. How viable is hopping out of here myself? Oh, sorry, fish. Okay, might have a spare second for repairing again. Takes longer to repair this one. I guess it's got a lot more HP to recover. Okay. Trying to ascend. Kind of making it work. And we can sort of latch onto a wall as well, actually. It just occurred to me I can keep holding on to this and then boost. And then grapple. Sorry, I know you all can't see barely at all. Neither can I, but this tactic seems to kind of work. Sort of. And up. And grapple. Slowly working. Away. Awful things. Up. Grapple. Oh, might have missed. Grapple. We're almost making it work. Try it. Where are you? Go away. Okay. Boost.
Seek fluid intake.
I have other concerns at the immediate moment, PDA. Thank you, though. It's working. It's probably an island I could land on a little more easily than this, but I think I also might see just barely. Y'all probably can't see it, but I can sort of see what looks like ground. Just ahead. A place to stand. This technique is not easy or pretty, but it is working. There we go. Okay. Now we got a place to stand. Nice. Tiny cave, too. Very tiny. Well, I'm not getting harassed by a bone shark at the moment. Let's have a quick sip of water and snack.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And have a look in here. Pretty tiny cave, seems like. Worth looking. No, not upgrades. Okay. We're almost up and out. Let me, do what I can to get back to base. And we are up. Did it. Bit of a headache, but we did it. And I saw the geothermal vents there. I don't know that I saw a cave or anything that suggested I could go deeper from there, though. Like, it's possible I could just drop down into the vent and there would be more to find in there, or it could just drop down into the source of the heat, and I don't know if the prawn suit can handle that much. Prawn suit can handle a lot of heat. There might be a limit on that, though. Potentially. Let's see how our tree's doing, and we can try scanning as well. See if there's anything particularly exciting
Welcome aboard, Captain.
in our immediate surroundings. There you go. Probably fragment. Yeah. Now, there will be some close by. There will be some just right down here. We know those are duds. Almost certainly. There will be some right down here as well that we've now explored. Just looking at the terrain, is there anything else we can spot? There's that archway cave thing I saw earlier, or one of these is. Maybe another teeny tiny cave or two down here. Yeah, like a little tiny cave network. It's very hard to see, but just down below there. That might have been the one that I went poking my head into on the way up. There's a big drop. That could be a drop down into the, like, jellyfish mushroom cave area. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like the odds of finding exciting new fragments up here are pretty slim. Not 0, and I could be super wrong. I mean, I don't know, but depth is probably what we need to really be prioritizing. Which means I need to figure out my angle of approach. I think we should go back to the western station little base we set up. Because we know we can go deeper there, and we don't know exactly what we will find. Like, I don't know if that is going to lead to a route that takes us to the same, like, deeper areas, the Acid River, the, whatever's down below. But given we could see the river from there, that's a promising sign. Yeah. Seems promising.
Welcome aboard.
Let's start packing all this stuff up to get back to home base and pick our next move. Ah, we return home. This feels nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, in terms of going deeper, we have the one route that I have successfully done so, like, before, by going to the stuff beneath Island 2. But I'm not confident the Cyclops could fit down through there if I wanted to get it through there, and I might need to. The Prawn could get further down there. Probably no. It could probably take the same path that I took with the Seamoth getting down through there. Probably with no problem, or like no more problems than the Seamoth would have had. But it would be all pretty isolated down there. But that would definitely work. The other route that I had found, like the exit that I spotted and placed kind of a beacon sort of nearby, but had trouble finding again when I went back. Like, I'm a little gun shy of trying that one, especially since I know there's Reapers parked out there, which would create vehicle problems. So I think the plan for tomorrow then is I need to explore that new route down that I found off to the west near our west station more thoroughly, and I might take this either the Seamoth or the Prawn down there first when exploring it to kind of scope it out and see what I'm getting myself into, and to see if it even leads somewhere viable to go. Yeah, maybe scouting it out with a Seamoth, which, like, if we lose that, bummer, but that's less difficult to replace than a Prawn or Cyclops. So that seems actually like the smart plan. Yeah. I'll get all prepped, and tomorrow we will venture down and see how deep we can get in that new opening, like that new route we found to the west. See if it leads anywhere, and maybe get ourselves into some trouble. But maybe also find something cool. We'll see. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for an adventure. Goodbye.